And on March 4th, I got home and I just went straight to the couch and laid on the couch because I didn't want to wake up the kids and my wife. But on March 4th at 3 a.m. I woke up. And when you're over 40 and at 3 a.m. you wake up, there's only one place you need to go. So I did. I went to the restroom, but I'm trying to make my way to the restroom and all the furniture it just seems really, really dark, darker than normal. Well, I made my way into the restroom and I went to flip on the light switch, and nothing seemed to happen. When I turned towards the mirror, I could see that there was some light coming out of the bottom of the slits in my eyes, but I couldn't do anything to open them. Neither one of my eyes would open for the next 6 months. So this is how I would see. If I wanted to see anything, I would hold my eyelid up with my finger. Suddenly trimming my fingernails got to be very, very important. And very, very difficult. Well, my wife heard the commotion of me rummaging around, and she came down and she saw me like this. She had not seen me like this before, and she was horrified. And this time it wasn't because she could tell what I had for lunch by looking at my shirt. That's normally the case. Well, we talked about what to do and decided that we would wait until the kids got off to school. At this point they were 11, 13, and 15. And I sat in my chair with my back to them because I didn't want them to see me, so I acted like I wasn't even there. And they made it off to school, and Connie and I went to the emergency room. We thought this would be quick. But in the emergency room, we spent hours and hours waiting and taking tests, and then the doctor came in, and he said, "Mr. Wagner, I'm afraid your cavernous malformation has bled. It's putting pressure on the nerves that control your vision. And they control not only your eyelids, but your eyeballs. The problems you have are only going to become worse and more frequent. We're recommending that you have brain surgery." Brain surgery? Wait a minute. They said never to let someone operate on my brainstem. Unless there are no other options. Worse and more frequent. Worse and more frequent. Those are the words that I heard for the next 27 days. Until on April 1st, no fooling, I had brain surgery to give me hope. I was flown to Phoenix, Arizona, and in Phoenix, they actually had me walking the same day after I'd had brain surgery. The next day, and I did have a little curtain closure assistance from my brother. I mean, you know, there's some things that nobody needs to see. But the next day, I was discharged from the hospital with a little bottle of extra strength Tylenol. They sent us on our way. We went to the hotel that we had already reserved for 6 days, and we stayed there because I stayed close to my doctor. That was important. But I came back and I was ready to be back. I was ready to be back to who I wanted to be because I wanted to be able to see again. I wanted to be able to see again. What I ended up getting was vision instead of sight. Being blind is one of the hardest things I've ever been through. You know, it's really, really humbling when you sit on your front porch as a 43-year-old man and have to wait on somebody to give you a ride. It's frustrating when you're walking through your house and your wife moves the furniture. It's awkward when you walk into the wrong restroom and use it. But being blind helped me because being blind, I understood that I needed to do something with this. If I could go through being blind and survive, I wanted to be able to help somebody else with their struggles. That has propelled me to this day to be able to help other people with their struggles. And it doesn't mean you have struggles today, because you're going to maybe have struggles sometime soon. Maybe not soon. Maybe it'll be a little while. But what is inevitable is that you will. And that is why I'm here today.